Here we go.
Islam.
Islam.
What's up with the tribe?
Islam.
Shut this thing. My music, by the way. Don't block.
Stop it. Oh, snap. Yeah, so we're gonna have to change that. I see what I did over here.
What happened?
That thing, I forgot to update the title, but sorry, I'm gonna change it on here. We good.
Islam tribe. Dude. What's going on with the move? Ramadan Mubarak for everybody fasting.
All right, let's see what we got. So I think we all squared away and set. Mm-hmm.
Islam.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the new ones too, ain't it?
Say what?
That's one of the new ones you got, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds decent.
Yeah, I got a few new ones. I've been on there. I was on there just now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got some joints.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a good time for some creative.
Yeah.
Good time for some creative.
Yeah, so we ain't really had no. I mean, there's so much stuff to talk about. We ain't really on here basic central topic. A lot going on.
So Albert is asking if you can use. Yes, you would use that same link for 102. All you got to do is just when it gives you the course list, just click under 102, and then you can go on through there, and you'll be good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, we ain't got no central topic. We've been gone for a couple of days. I know some people look forward to us speaking, and we just been taking care of business. Sometimes you gotta work.
Yep.
You gotta improve.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be on the. I mean, it's only so much you can read at one time.
Right.
So I feel like I've absorbed the information that I got. I need some more information. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's Ramadan, and I'm fasting, so I'm reading the whole Quran this month. And now, just like chapter 45, circle 7 say, I got different shades on them.
Right. Right.
So
Islam's a card.
Islam's a card. Yeah, I could be coming on here, but I'm just chilling, relaxing, raising my vibration, trying to promote more to get up off their ass at a time. Because these people see what they not realizing. What Moors want to argue. This is why I'm done with the argument. For multiple reasons, but this the a major reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Go look on Southern Poverty Law Center and the extremist groups and terrorist groups and all that. Most of them is so-called white supremacist groups. Can a white supremacist tell the difference between a black and a Moor without the fence?
Ask that question one more time.
Can a white supremacist, so-called extremist, somebody that hate black people,
yeah,
can they tell the difference between a Moor and a black by looking at them?
By looks, no.
Do you think it's gonna matter if you got your feds home? Say you don't. Say you got your feds home. Do you really think it was like? Is you gonna bet on that?
Well, it's not a shield. It wasn't designed to be a shield. It's not. I don't expect to put that up and then think all of a sudden, I'm with a shield. It's not a shield.
So,
It's law of sunshine.
Exist. So we know these people exist. Whether all of them is labeled correctly or not, these people exist. And you know what these people do? They the nurse, they the doctor, they the dentist, they the police, they the grocery store dude, they own the restaurant.
They your cousin.
Exactly. They own
your
the public. They own the public. Boys, that's why you don't like the public. But what do we have? This is reality. I don't know. This might not be reality. This might be 100. It's the difference between 100 and reality. Sometimes I be having to keep it real. I can't give it to you 100. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand. Yeah. Because the reality, we all got a part of this illusion that we cling to. But I ain't gonna get off. The reality is this. The reality is Moors don't got our own stuff like Noble Drew Ali said.
Right.
We can talk about Noble Drew Ali all we want. He ain't do this, he ain't do that. We know he had set up the plan for us to fulfill and have our own stuff like any other nation. We ain't do it. Now, Moors on Facebook talking crazy. What about the Moors that need surgeries?
Yep.
What about the Moors that need therapy and all that type of stuff? You don't think
what about Moors on medication? Moors is on medication with current medical issues right now.
These are these people. And what I mean, it could be any one of us, conscious or not, saying we black. These people in this that are people, and now the Moors talking crazy, as if we got something for our people to leave. As if the de facto is doing the Moors a favor. As sad as it is, who else gonna take care of these people?
Yep.
They not, I mean, we like where the resources at, bro? The Moors be talking like we got our own everything.
Right, that's why they was asking for donations.
I ain't even on that.
I know I ain't on it. I know you ain't on it. But I'm just saying, everybody know that the resources you got to have. This reason why people got to be self-sufficient. They don't have no resources. What do they produce?
You gotta have
Moors not even producing. Half the Moors that you even see on Facebook, they're not producing anything. They just selling. They just in sales. That's all they're doing. They reselling somebody else's product. They don't have a product.
See, right now, the Moors is Neo in the Matrix, the first one. Agents got him out of office. See, he was side hustling, remember? He was like,
yep.
But he didn't really need him. F this job. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Call me. Give me my lawyer. Give me my phone call. Agent Smith told him, what good is a phone call if you can't speak?
Right.
And together. See, you're talking about status. You ain't got standing in law. You act like you got a defense. You ain't got no defense. Who you calling? Your lawyer works for us. He an officer of the court.
Right.
What is you talking about?
Right.
This is where the Moors is at. Talking crazy in the town, not knowing ain't nothing we really can do on the level they want to do something. We gotta, our home court is on a whole nother plane. You know what I'm saying? People should already understand. They should already understand that. I guess people don't know the scale of things. You know, and I know more, you know, it's good to have that spirit, but let's have it for real. If you're gonna have a spirit, have it for real. Let's not just play about it. Just look good. Right. Let's not get somebody messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Moors can't even defend themselves against another one of these Caucasian tactical teams.
No.
That's all military trained.
The Moors might not even be able to defend themselves from a pack of, you know, a 6-pack of the F-150. Okay, the ones that's rolling with the Coors Light F-150, they can't defend themselves against that, let alone the military.
We done got they leftover weapons and think we own something, and we getting it from them. Like that's why I say you gotta know the scale. Then you gotta know a little history. What was that? The weed movement in Philly? They bombed. Like it scales the thing. They'll let you, okay, they did that. Oh, they did that. Oh, okay, like the Black Panthers.
Yep.
Like they'll let you get to a certain level, and then they, okay, call me in. They want to play like this level to this thing is chess.
Yep.
Do Moors want to be the rabbit or the turtle? And we from Turtle Island.
Yeah, but Moors running like a rabbit.
Now I know stuff. See, we rushing in the wrong areas. To me, we rushing in the wrong areas. The area we need to rush in is producing our own food, being seen in the public, trying to raise at least 1 or 2 blacks around you, form a little tribe, hire you some protection, and doing business, dominating this system, so it can be appealing to become a Moor.
Right. Right.
Nation. You know? Because right now we all like, that's why I don't understand some people's plans, because it ain't no agreement you finna bring these people when they done already vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? They're not
right.
Did to have these people.
Yep.
They not, you know what I'm saying, bargain.
Yeah. So Islam, Eric Bell, and then we got Zakaria says we have to defeat them through the we have to defeat them in the spirit realm, just like the Haitians. And I'm like, Islam. We all gotta wake up and get in tune and in line and do it. Let's see, and there's Zakaria, yeah, we need our own Islam. Alfred Hill, Islam fam, Islam no.
Think about it. We got elders, right? Everybody talk about the elders, and they love the elders. And everybody talking about no contract. What if one of them elders need a hospital procedure?
Right. Right.
How you gonna pay? Gonna do a contract then? What if it's one of the Moors that's saying all this? What if it's one of your family members need a surgery? Where the Moors at to do surgery? Where our hospitals at?
Right. Right.
All the rules. And then this is why I say, where's ours at? Because more than thinking about that, I'll just go to the hospital. But these people we are talking about got these jobs.
Yep.
And you know, I can go to the Illinois State Constitution and show you that they monitor everything you say. They tell you in the freedom of speech portion, it's freedom of speech, but you got to be held responsible for your freedom of speech, in whether it's civil or criminal.
Yep.
So your speech can get you, know what I'm saying? You can say it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when some people want to say the N-word.
Yep.
I always like, when I used to be in a joint, like, bro, because I used to know certain, you know what I'm saying, little Caucasian, they was cool and they'll be saying it, and I'm like, bro, don't do this. And like, bro,
right.
Just stop now.
Right.
Like, thinking it was okay. Like, man, they said this. I'm like, yeah, he right. And they like, so they've been saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, people slapping, you know, stuff happens. You can say it, but hey, this is like we used to be like, it's always certain situations where people stop themselves and say, I can't do this. My life, I can't drive for my life. Well, hold up. You can do what you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to have that problem with the when I was working with somebody. I ain't gonna call him a boss because I was subcontracting.
Mm-hmm.
Try to act and give. Well, you got to do it. I'm like, what? I'm gonna say that again. What'd you say? This is how you talk. You think they was the boss,
Right.
right? They knew it too. Like, what? This all the way in Bloomingdale. These some Caucasians.
Yeah.
What? Like, exactly. So I ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
Acting out. They seen me. They were like, man, he getting away. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
That's the point. When I get on that, that's when I turn into the predator. If
Right.
it is you mean when Arnold smashed him up?
Yeah.
Just start laughing and start, oh yeah, okay.
And they did the countdown. Yeah, you out of here. Yep.
All right. This is a game. I'll be back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we coming. So, yeah, I've been fast Ramadan, trying to the best I can, trying to get back in the swing of things. A lot of stuff been off. Life is happening at the same time as we try to do it. At the same time, like, got responsibilities in life. So I'm trying to juggle and prioritize, and that's what a lot do. He gonna throw you life's problems, and yeah, go deal with it. You say you got the answer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't just talk around here. You got to prove your work.
Yeah, you got to sacrifice. So make a little certain sacrifices. Still trying to keep some self-time.
Yeah.
Because you got to grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you got to have that jihad straight. All the rest of them get tough, bro. You keep running from self, bro. It makes everything hard, bro.
Got to be making a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying, having anxiety because they always can move around. They never had to sit still and deal.
Right. And that's the whole problem. And they trying to find ways for escapism, and them paths could narrow and narrow.
They still ain't dealing with it. Yeah, it's just been to a degree. Like when I walked up, right? You got General Pop, you got Sig. Sig is what they call old on the move. So the thing about Sig is you ain't got no TV, and you ain't got like if you had that, if I had that, I would prefer Sig.
Right.
If I had everything in a cell in Sig, I would prefer Sig. By myself, 1 hour out, you know what I'm saying? And all the trades come to me. I used to like lockdowns. I used to be tired. Oh, it's lockdown? Hell yeah. All the trades come to the door. Because I wasn't going to every child.
Yep.
All the trades come now. I get to hook it up how I want to. Food back to fried chicken and all. Like, I ain't got to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I got 2 write-outs for fried chicken. What up? They with it. Hey, Hammonds. Hey, go get that chicken for me. Hey, take me write-outs. Hey.
Yeah.
How they go? I'm cool with the lockdown.
Right.
Because I'm tired of bro, I was me back then before I knew I was a more. My IQ was still this. So, yeah, you can imagine the conversations.
Right.
I used to be like this why everybody liked me because I was different. I used to be clowning that retarded, goofy stuff.
Yep.
Everybody being arguing over the Bulls and the Cubs. I'm like, man, you niggas is lame as hell. Like, you niggas are each other on the block, but now in Chicago. Man, F Chicago. I used to have a whole movement. Every joint I went to. Anti-Chicago. Where you from? Nigga, City Night, nigga. Chicago, nigga. F Chicago.
Okay.
But I was using it to spark, and it was doing what I needed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's long.
Everything came so bland, and you know what I'm saying? The books.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, so we got Islam, Zaid. And for all the people who is just coming on or whatever, this is basically an open line. If y'all got any questions, whatever, we just got to chopping it up, saying, hey, the people that's at the third. You know, don't mention nothing serious. Chopping it up. Y'all got questions, whatever. Jokes, who gives a shit? You know, break.
We just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've been gone for a couple. And what's up?
Mm-hmm.
I know some of them was faster around, some. I've been like, I got all type of stuff I could be showing.
But even when we talk about the fasting part, though, that's the part that really it would really do the Moors some good if they did fast.
Yeah.
Like just to give it a shot. Yeah. And that even about, nobody's saying do the whole part, but just, kind of get yourself a little bit healthier, because right now we are kind of trying to get people need to be moving off this Western civilization diet mentality.
Yeah. All these impurities we eating, all these heavy metals.
Yep. You can get them on out. Right. At least, because the whole point of that is you end up, you having your stomach empty for that time frame. When your stomach's empty and you're going to sleep, that's when your body can heal. And nobody wants to tell you that. And we was all raised on them, 3 meals a day, this, that, the third, and then you put your heaviest dinner in your body at heaviest meal at dinner time, which is late. So of course you're going to sleep before it even gets a chance to digest. So how you gonna heal like that? All right, so let's see. We got Sunshine. It's been hard, but I'm making it. A lot of growth has come from it. Islam. Yeah, it's all good. It's the whole thing is not about, it's got to be absolutely perfect. It's just the fact that you're trying to do it, everything's going to get easier as you do it, because you're going to realize it's not as hard as you thought it was. And then when you start getting the benefit, then when you put the two and two together, then you're going to really like it.
Realize that it's all for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hurting nobody. Like, there's some sayings in the Quran, Allah not making the religion hard for you. You was ease upon you. So you, like he says, then do what you can do. It is what it is. That's for anything.
Yeah.
Do what you can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can look yourself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Islam. And we got Ron Bernard. He said, I was already intermediate fasting, so Ramadan was right on time. Islam. Yeah. And so it is really, there's a good way, because it's like a way to if everybody kind of follows that path, what it does is you can just look at it as an indicator to remind you to do certain things. Because really the fasting and all that, the cleansing, you should be trying to do that on a schedule for your body already. So like before I even really realized the thought of Ramadan, this, that, and the third, I already had a schedule where when springtime hit or whatever, I was already fasting. That's just what I wanted to do, because I wanted to make sure I was clean. And how you want to, all right, I know I've been BSing all winter with this and the third, so I want to get my body clean or whatever for the summer. And of course, you know how the summer is. When you self-sufficient, you got stuff to do when the summer hit. When the spring hit, you got stuff to do. It's not like, when the wintertime, you got stuff to do. So you really need to kind of take some time to kind of clean yourself. Get yourself straight. So that's good. Yeah. Terrico, the True Johnson, Islam Noble. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Islam.
Yep. And then Sunshine's got right but yourself. Islam.
And inshallah, y'all will be seeing us out and about this summer and this spring. Mm-hmm. Getting some footage.
Mm-hmm.
Out here.
Let's go. Let's definitely go.
Yep. So back to what I was saying. At first, all these groups, these white supremacist extremist groups, people that's working these jobs, get all these years. And now everybody knows what the Moor is. Don't nobody know, because now all these Caucasians got their groups. That's why I'm telling you about these groups. Because I seen something on my news story today. And they was talking about it, and one of the ladies defected, and she was talking about how you can't tell who a white nationalist no more, because it's your doctor and your nurse.
Mm-hmm.
These people got oaths. These people stuff. While y'all on Facebook talking like they don't know your name and can't look, or your number and can't look you up. Yep. What if a free accident? What if one of y'all gets shot or something? You just in the ER and they got your phone. I heard them say they had people phone before, looking on their Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying get your stuff personal together.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who do that, we're gonna know they serious, and then we can come together and say, look, we need to. Who is a doctor?
Yep.
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this over here? Over here? So we can send everybody to you. We gonna trust in you.
Mm-hmm.
You the wild zero over that. You gonna have that burden.
Mm-hmm.
Bet nobody come up nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because, oh, look, Moore's talk about Nation of Islam crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Made sure his daughter was a doctor so he can have that surgery.
Islam. He had all his stuff together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to eat the meat out the bone if you don't agree with everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we got Zakir Islam Noble.
Islam.
Yep. And we got Terrico the Truth. He says the hood Moors are the good Moors. Look, it's good Moors everywhere.
Yeah.
The good Moors are the ones that actually dealt with self. Those are the Moors that are good Moors because they know who they are and they operate as they should be instead of, they still kind of lost and bumping their head because they don't know how to walk.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. Good Moors are the ones that got the intent right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They're out there. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Be surprised.
Mm-hmm. It's everything. It's good Moors. It's good Caucasians. It's good other nations. Everyone is. It's everything. Is everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
What level was we looking at it from? This is my thing about the bloodline, right? Why people like we say bloodline. My thing about that is that's some physical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the difference between that and Black Power?
Right.
And I'm not going against that bloodline. I'm
Right.
saying it got to be more than that. I'm saying that's one component. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Add principles. Now we getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now we look like and act like similar, sort of, or stand on the same. Then we getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
About anything.
Right. Right. So Islam, we got Marquette, Lumumba. What's up, Lumumba?
Islam.
Yep. And so basically, this is just again an open forum or whatever for anybody new coming on or whatever. You got any questions or whatever. But feel free to put them in the chat or whatever. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you have no problem storing them in the chat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we got
you. I ain't come on here with too much. I was gonna come on here and read some more literature, but everybody ain't with it like that. Plus, that would have took a little bit longer. But I could look at some.
it. Ain't gonna hurt to have a little,
Look at now. Depending on who listen to this Moorish literature, you probably gonna think it's a shot at you. That's what the truth do. It's gonna shoot at you if you ain't like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, chapter 3.
Okay, so Sunshine has, so when praying, how do we seal the deal our way?
I don't understand. Seal the deal.
Right. So, like, I would probably say that, when you are talking to Allah, when you said that's what I would consider to be praying. That I don't really look at it as praying. I look at it as I'm talking to Allah. When I'm talking to Allah, I'm talking to Allah and have a conversation, and we got our own way. So, it's just however you feel you resonate because you know who you're talking to. It's all good.
So you already, what you thinking of as praying is you already communicating with that feeling that's telling you what you already.
Right. because you know you're there. You know that because here's the thing: everywhere you've been, every step you took, even if you thought it was in disparity, whatever you thought it was, Allah was always there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you once you can rewind back and recognize every time that you saw Allah was there, you know who you're talking to. So I don't even think about how I still deal. It's like I'm talking to you now, and I might even joke with Allah. We got that kind of relationship, you know, because really Allah funny as hell. Allah got jokes.
Man.
Okay.
Jokes.
Allah got jokes. And that's why, you know, it is what it is. It's all good. Let's see, we got Jericho who says, go ahead, though. What you saying? No, I said, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I said, Allah tell you that He send you all the stuff that people complaining about. It came from the chaos zone.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff is developmental to make us go through stuff and have certain emotions and feel certain stuff and do certain acts and
right
through the initiation of life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
Experience.
Right. And then that also, I know you have that meta netter, and I know you have that 11 laws of God. So, you know, some of those questions that you have, I would really, really steer you in that direction, because I think that's going to answer a lot of questions.
Thanks, you've been reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Quran.
Yep. Okay. And so Terrico says, Islam, the hood Moors reach our people in the hood like Noble give it to you, where a street dude can understand it. Why I said that. Oh no, Islam, bro. That it's not to say that it was a problem with what you were saying. It's just the fact that I don't want everybody the problem is that the society we're in right now, people like to take shit and just start painting pictures of whatever it is that their mind just comes up with. Right. So like they automatically will start thinking that, let's take Noble, for example. If you looked at Noble right now and he was walking down the street, you know, he looked like an average dude, right? So an average dude in these modern day terms basically is somebody who, especially if you're same complexion as us, you don't know who you are. You have no idea, right? But guess what? He knows. If you look at me, I probably don't, you know, I don't have no fancy garbs. You don't see me with anything special or whatever. I probably would look like somebody that does not know. Okay. So the whole point is that we are all who we are, but we have to deal with ourselves, and we have to make sure that we connected with what Allah gave us, because everything that we need here, and then really it's this whole thing. Remember, when you came here, Earth, it was a school. Okay. So you have to get it. And you're going to get it either the easy way or the hard way. And you get to choose, right? But here's the thing. Choice, that the illusion is the choice. You're going to have to take the test, right? If you can recognize the principles and act upon principles during the test, then the test will be easier for you. But if you don't recognize where the principles fit in that test, then that test will start doing whatever it needs to do to focus on the principles that you might have missed. So it's really good to sometimes look at some of these books, take a look at those perspectives. But the most important part, when you're deciding that you want to make a change and you want to deal with yourself and all this other stuff, and you know, you're saying that I'm a Moor, this, that, and the third. Now, you know, you have to take. You can't pick and choose what part of the Moor part you don't like, right? It all come with it. You can't take the easy road, the low road. You got to go down through the shit, no matter what it is. Right. So that we already understand that, and we accept that fact. Now the next part, we got to deal with ourselves. If you say you are more, then that means you know who you are. So in turn, if I ask you who you are, right, then you should be able to tell me all of the qualities of what you are be able to do, what you can do, aside from the fact that you're more, right? I'm a more. I'm productive. I contribute to my Moorish community. How? I have a business. And we all trade amongst each other, this, that, and the third. And now we're teaching, I'm telling people, everybody that I know, because that's my mission, it's my duty. So, you know, a lot of times, a lot of people kind of get lost, because in this day, modern day time, we're all into this social engineering where we're picking an avatar as to who we're going to be.
Yep.
Right. So the reason why everybody's kind of confused and the Moors all gray, because there's no more avatar for you to pick. Right. Then when you did get a chance to see what the Moors that maybe these modern day Moors that you see now, you know, it's a whole big hodgepodge of what all we can throw together and what we should look like, and what we think is best, this, that, and the third. And, you know, whoever has the longest tenure in talking must be the scholar. And that just because you have read and just because you may have had all type of book knowledge, this, that, and the third, if you don't have certain connections and you come through these tests without the right principles, I'm sure we all been in school and y'all know what that F looked like. Everybody got to fail, right? So if we all had those friends that, you know, they were cool as fucking school or whatever, this, that, and the third, hung out recesses, you know, got me the candy, whatever, you need a pencil, here you go, it was pencil popping, all that shit, right? And guess what happened? Summer, what you finna do? Oh, dog, we're gonna go down south for some of this, that, and the third, whatever, about the band, what you finna do? Oh, well, you know, I gotta do that, the summer school shit. Dang. Yeah, well, maybe you can holler at me at the web, bro. I mean, like, I'm gonna be gone, but I mean, you know, I'll see you. Right? So, I mean, it happens like that. Sometimes, like, if you don't deal with yourself, so that means the first thing that you got to stop. So sometimes we, in this era, because you decided you're going to choose an avatar, that means that you've already made it comfortable to lie. So that you already don't love yourself enough to let anybody even see who you are. You don't even respect yourself enough. You decide you want to act like somebody the fuck else who you thought was cool on TV when that ain't even that motherfucker that on TV. That ain't how you act.
A lot of these people don't know no other way because they grew up with social media. I didn't grow up with social media, so I know pre-social media. A lot of these Moors don't know pre-social media.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Pre-social.
I can understand that. I can definitely understand that.
Pre-life social media.
Right.
All these young Moors, like for instance, bro, when I grew up, right, some of these Moors gonna laugh at this, right? When I grew up, they had this little phone thing in Chicago called the party line, right?
They had that everywhere. It
was like
they cashing checks. They cashing checks everywhere.
It was like what this stuff is now, on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And the people before me didn't grow up with it. So when I was telling them about what, you know what I'm saying, they was, you know what I'm saying, I used to tell them about that, and they like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't even know that. They just know straight growing up. They just know straight growing up. Straight, okay, I got access to social media. See, they don't know I got to be who I am in real life. They can act on social. See, on that party line, everybody got a crazy name. They curse you out. Everybody acts crazy. Why? Because you don't see nobody. All you got is a voice.
Yep.
I'm 14 years old. You know what I'm doing? Feel far. Mama coming down there banging on the door. Bang, bang, bang. Okay.
Hey, fuck it.
Bro, it's 3 o'clock. You done went to sleep. Know what I'm saying? This I know already, bro. So they already, this why everything is aggressive to them. Everything, like anything real is like extra aggressive.
Right.
They used to it.
Right.
Imagine the real confrontation.
Yeah. Well, here it is I guess when you're looking at the video and you're seeing all these actions and you get shocked and appalled with the video. So then when you actually see it in person, you're like, oh shit, like, oh my God, like this is crazy.
This is why all the kids.
But still, like I kind of, like I say, I could give you that, but only to an extent, right? Because, you know, you still had experiences. It's not like these children, like, you know, the ones that now might be on the brink of where it's going to be, you know, you had to have classes on Zoom, right? You still took your ass to school.
Take it in
you still had, so what happened was you didn't like what happened in school. So you decided that you was going to create your own little Walt Disney World or whatever, where you can now be whoever the fuck you want to be, aside from this other person that you just hate so much. And then, you know, when you pick these avatars, so like when you're on the party line, for example, right? So let's say you fuck the party line. Now you on this happens all the time because I got a show telling you about it, right? Fucking catfish. Now you on the whatever, the Facebook, the whatever, whole different profiles, this, that, and the third, somebody ass, all this other shit, pretending like it's you, this, that, and the third, and trying to hold a relationship with a motherfucker, and y'all ain't ever finna see each other. But let me hold $20 to tomorrow. You see, like you motherfuckers ain't even y'all joking. I see Netflix has some shit on it. I was like, it's stupid. I might have to see it. Some whatever. They got some shit where it's like some social engineering experiment or whatever, where they doing all these people living in a house and they was getting to lie to each other and they was excited about lying. And I'm like, yeah, this is really how these niggas think right now. I don't even have to watch the show. I'm like, I already know where y'all finna go. This is where everybody at right now.
I'm talking about
they don't want to be themselves.
People that's already been here. I think you talking about Moors that's already. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the new Moors.
Oh well.
I think you already talking about people that's already like they not new, but they still doing it.
Yeah, but I mean some people. I'm even talking about people who ain't even claiming to be Moors yet.
Right. Okay.
I'm even talking about because they still running around avatar choosing.
Yeah, like bro, that like I said, that's a problem. Look all the killing going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's because look, growing up, they not having a street initiation no more. Well, they having it, but they not getting it like they not getting the structure because now they just going straight wild and on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else doing it, so now they 12, 13, just like bro. Like these people is putting statements on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they can come and get all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all, then they the songs with all like put the statement in the song. Like they can come get all y'all. They doing it to these rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the standard, see, the social media done raised the standard because now everybody know who you is.
Yep.
Because if you want to be somebody, everybody on here. So now you got to get on here. So now you got to get on that. Even though you get out there, you 12, 13 years old, what you done did?
Right,
so
right.
You got to go shooting and stuff so you can you know what I'm saying, live up to this, and so you can actually, because you got to be safe anyway, because you talking and stuff.
Right.
This is the social media. Without social media, all this stuff died down a little bit. You got to tell somebody, and that's just, like word got to spread, and you got to actually be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But now you're hyped up, so now people that ain't really on nothing and talk their way into something, and then made this.
Right.
I'm an example. How somebody right like me ended up going to the joint because I had the wrong influence, so I made myself into something. I had the sphere 4. I had the wrong priorities. My priorities. I wanted to live a fast life. I was doing the rabbit instead of the turtle. I was running the rabbit race.
Yep.
A lot of Moors want to do now. Quick, fast,
all day.
Yep.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna miss your comments here. So Sunshine, she said we taught in Jesus' name, but that ain't it. And so the thing is sometimes you got to meet people where they at, and so it's whatever you want to call it, but you know who I'm talking about. And I say Allah. So and let's see, we got Zakir test. Yep.
Well,
Islam.
Hold up. It ain't
whatever
you call it.
Well, I know that. The only reason why I'm saying that is because
gotta say this. They got a thing called shirk. Notice people got different names for the supreme being, but you just can't say it's like she the supreme. She Allah. That's shirk.
No.
That's what's considered shirk. Putting partners with the Allah is the one. The oneness of Allah. Allah is the self. That's why we say
right.
It's one self that was at rest before all this happened. The chaos zone where all this stuff comes from.
Yep.
So that's what we mean. That's all. I just ain't want to know what I'm saying.
Okay. So Zakir says he has a question. He said he got the social administration, the SSA, to change his name, but they refused to correct his status as a black guy. How should he proceed?
How do you know? Did you get a report? No,
the new my dent report, right? Yeah, if it's easier for you or whatever, and you want to come on here or whatever, I can send you a link where you come on and explain or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It said also the court monetized my appellation, so I want to make an alteration to my appellation. Okay, so some of this stuff you kind of getting a little bit more into letting a little bit more out of your private business. This should kind of remain private before we get too far off, because remember we're on social media.
Yeah.
But if you want to get if you want to link or whatever, so you can kind of, explain a little bit or whatever, give us a little bit more clarity so we can kind of talk about it or whatever, that's totally fine. But like I say, some of the stuff we're gonna keep kind of private.
I'm not understanding how he said it. He said they refused.
Right. I'm like, it sound like, for the way that you're saying it, presenting it, it sounds as if like you went up there to make the change or something. So that's why I'm like, how did you execute? That's why I want you to kind of explain a little bit so we can see a little bit more of the context of the question. So then therefore you get a little bit better what you're asking for.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Type y'all questions. Will.
Yeah. Anybody, questions, comments, whatever.
Open live. We done.
Mm-hmm.
Rocco. I ain't even finna get too surgical on this live, even though I could.
Listen, always we can do that.
Even though I could.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more moving.
Right.
The stuff that's going on right now, like I said, it's not a piece of paper we all finna sign and present to these people.
Mm-hmm.
And do what y'all think.
Right. And also, the Zakir, just while I'm thinking about this here, when you talk about monetize your appellation, is there in the third, we kind of wondered about some of the characters or whatever that you might have been using.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, that changes the meaning of the name. And I know we kind of had a conversation about that before.
We probably gonna have to talk to Aki in private just to get to the details.
Yeah. So you just might need to just hit us up or whatever in the private, and we'll work something out.
Because we gonna get a restricted understanding on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm waiting on my report right now, as well as a certified updated SS5 form.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody told, like, I haven't been stopped with nothing I've done. If I was to get a problem, I'll tell y'all, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll go around it. I'll go around my elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, since I was talking about that, since I'm on that subject,
Right.
it's coming up upon 20 years since I was convicted, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I made that post the other day. So they got a statute, an Illinois compiled statute, restoration of gun rights and all this type of stuff for the straw, right?
Uh-huh.
Got to be 20 years. So I was looking at that, and they want you to get a FOIA card and all that stuff. But I told you the FOIA card for me is out the question. I don't fit their requirements. People think they know what I'm talking about. They don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. I'm Wikipedia, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think Wikipedia good for learning stuff?
Yeah, you can get some smarts out of Wikipedia. It's an encyclopedia.
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia is an electronic encyclopedia.
Yeah, I know, but you think it's good for information?
I think that a lot of it, I'm not saying every single piece is perfect, but I think that they do a very good job. Yeah.
Okay. So I was on Wikipedia, and I looked up Illinois gun laws.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to how case law on that? Not just the case law. You just click on it, the whole PDF pop down.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna get to the all specifics because I end up getting surgical. But a lady husband, ex-husband or whatever, called the police on her, saying she was shooting a gun in the house. You know, she ain't got no license, FOIA card, none of that.
Right.
They arrest her, all that, go through the stuff. She sued them, said they violated her Second Amendment right. Court ruled in her favor. They try to appeal. They say she don't got a FOIA card, she don't got no gun license, no, know what I'm saying? The gun ain't wrecked, all that. They still ruled in her favor. Said they violate Second Amendment. Said the FOIA card law and the concealed carry is the FOIA card itself and concealed carry is unconstitutional. And I got case law.
It's long. Yeah.
You think it's some Moors that's locked up because the people found the gun in their house? Any Moors?
Yeah. We already know there's a lot of people that would hit home with, bro.
Because
a lot of people.
It's unconstitutional because the FOIA, according to the FOIA, to get the FOIA card, you have to have a card on you at all times. And every constructive knowledge of the weapon or construct is some term they use. Everybody know about it. Card. So they say it's in the house and the whole family know about it. They ain't got a card. It's unconstitutional. It's impossible.
Right.
Say you taking a shower, you can't have a card. It's impossible to have it on you 24/7 when you got knowledge. You the gun over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta have a card on you while you taking a shower. They say it's See, this is what I'm talking about. Some stuff Moors can use, bro. How many more scared to protect themselves in their own home? Right.
There's a lot of them. That's the reason why they want. That's the reason why they want protection. That's the reason why they keep everybody looking for protection because they don't want to do it.
It's case law. How many laws they get? How many laws they get discriminating against ex-felons?
Bro, every one of them.
Now I can go dead in the Illinois State Constitution, and one of their sections in the they Bill of Rights say that no crime shall work corruption of blood. Matter of fact, let me find this. I said it.
Yeah. Hold on, you got me with
the corruption blood or the estate. That's what it said.
Give me 1 second while you look at that. Hold on.
Give your boy 1 second, y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
State constitutional rights. Limit the penalties after conviction. It say all penalties shall be determined both according to the seriousness of the offense and with the no conviction or corruption of blood or forfeiture of estate. This is what they say.
Right.
No conviction shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture of estate. No person shall be transported for an offense committed within the state. So I don't even got to talk about corruption of the estate or corruption of the blood.
Right.
I know the blood wasn't corrupted because according to one of the other laws, I was supposed to wait 10 years to change the name.
Yep.
And I did it.
Yep.
And when they asked the reason why, the reason went to the blood. This is the reason why.
Yep.
Bang. That's why.
Yep.
Give me mine. Take this back. Around the season.
Yep. What's it?
And give me mine back.
And
they ain't how I'm doing it.
Yep.
And it was a more biased judge, and she was smiling, and Dana wanted to hug me. I promise you, she wanted to kiss me or hug me.
Right. Right.
How nice and smiley she was.
That's what's up.
They was in there. I keep telling you, they was in there like it was then like an interview. Oh, I never seen it like this. Oh, on everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really get too many problems from, you know what I'm saying, people who gonna honor the law. I'll say it like that. So that's all about. Everybody get personal to themselves. We don't care who you kissing, who you like, who you know, on. We don't care who you dislike, as long as you don't, you know what I'm saying, materialize it.
Yep.
All right, sign to me. As long as you don't injure nobody, false.
Yep.
Keep your personal to your personal. Oh, you really a Buddhist? Islam? Shit. You really something else? Cool, do that.
Right.
See, it's like this though. See, this is how I be looking at it. When people be insecure with where they at. It reminds me of like, and I don't want to offend everybody, but it reminds me of like, you know what I'm saying, a homosexual thing. Like, it's like if you cool with everything, then how your own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? How your own then do you know what I'm saying? Do your thing over there.
Right. Right.
Why you want everything I get? It's like
right. Right.
Yeah, bro, they want everything, bro. Don't let me get talking about the party line.
Right. I know that.
Oh, they trolling on that.
I bet they are, bro.
One day,
I bet they are.
I'm trying to talk to the bro. I'm trying to talk to the girl. This he just yelling in the phone for like. I'm like, how he got all this breath, bro? It's like, man,
right.
I'm thirsty. I'm waiting.
Right. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Wait, I'm trying to yell my digits because you know you got the little digits you can pass and go
right.
Yell them through.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he done yelled like it's 10 minutes, like everybody gone, but me and like I'm just there like sorry, like bro, like for real, like why? Everybody why? Nah. And then start trying to explain. I'm like, man, this is what they remind me of. You say this, but you need my approval. No.
Right.
Do you.
Right.
Do you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need you not like if they're trying to change the words of mother or something else, and like you need everything. Everybody else got to change for you.
Right. Because you want to be right. It's like stop.
I start watching the Kevin Samuels. You watch him? That critique.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
I say, you know, this why the Moors don't like me. I'm Morris Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels.
Tell him like it is.
And I don't like all the way how he be talking, but to the point that he's not gonna enable you.
Right.
He's gonna let the truth smack you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be a little bit effect. Because you a little bit hard, stiffer smack. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you've been sleeping for too long. You've been sleeping too long. And a lot of people want to blame a lot of stuff on the men, our condition. If you look at the man state of and be on that show, that's what and not want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all
Yep.
living like slaves, as if it's
Yep.
y'all to run slave men.
Yep.
And you just don't know real men. Real men, you ain't even never met a real man. That's why you're doing
Right.
it.
Right.
You would not even thought to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know real men, and we gotta get up. It's gonna be hell. Ain't no sorry. No, you gonna know get up.
Right.
For the next time. That's how we gonna.
Mm-hmm.
We the hour hand on the clock. Y'all the minute and second hand. We gonna.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You doing all that? All right.
Yep. That slow sweep. Yep.
12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 12 and still blind can't see.
Right.
Now it's test time and everybody whispering.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's test time, y'all. It's test time, baby.
Yeah.
We can't change the rules now because I got the Holy Quran of Mecca. For anybody who needs to see the rules, I got the Holy Quran of Mecca. I've been reading it. I say, yeah. Allah say you supposed to ask for good in this world and the hereafter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like some people just want good in this world. They get everything in this world. They don't get nothing in the hereafter.
Mm-hmm.
You got some people that praying for the hereafter, and they miss this whole experience of life. But those
Yep.
all down here.
Yep.
So, and then Allah say, it's no blame and no shame on you. You go after the bounties of Allah. As long as you
Right.
what? Y'all forgot
Maybe
Prophet
people don't get it. Mm-hmm.
how else he built the empire?
Yep.
How is he the most influential man in the history of the world, according to these Caucasians?
Right.
They made a book on it.
Mm-hmm.
Most influential people ever. He number one.
Right.
From what he created and now what it's doing. His name will forever probably be ringing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In some form or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Muhammad means, the praise one.
Right. Mm-hmm.
See, these ain't just names. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These ain't just names. We just got it for nothing.
Right.
So, yeah, so that's something I was looking at. In the Illinois State Constitution, they say no crime should work the forfeiture of your blood or the estate, and that's key. Because you know I'm gonna test it. They know I'm gonna test it.
Okay. Yeah.
Double J. I'm just gonna read some of this now. Out of all the Bill of Rights. Self-incrimination, double jeopardy. You got the right not to self-incriminate yourself. People. No person shall be compelled in a criminal case to give evidence against himself, nor be twice put in jeopardy for the same offense. That's what they try to. I brought this up in my case. That's what they was trying to do.
Right.
They were trying to get me off some parole stipulations from a past offense, as if I had a whole another crime. Like I ain't committed no garbage. Y'all made me sign just to get out the joint.
Right.
Ain't no another crime. This contract.
Right.
They try to get some more time for the same crime. Try to get it extended.
Get all the money out of it they can.
Hell yeah. No sirree.
Yep.
Not on your boy. Rights after indictment, right? In criminal prosecution, the accused have the right to appear and defend in person and by counsel. In person? A lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
Case this. I wish you would send me some Zoom traffic court. Case dismissed. This is your constitution. What is you talking about? Where's the state of Illinois, city of Chicago? I got a right to see them. Where they at?
Right.
Where Mr. Ill? You know. No, ain't no Mr. You know. Matter of fact, you're going to make me call you high up on you. Well, I whooped the last time. Oh, you got fired. My bad. They fired Corporation Counsel.
Damn.
Yeah, Metro Prime. The one ain't want me to ain't won't do to give me the deal. Got him about some scam.
That's what's up.
Section 6 out of Illinois State Constitution. Searches, seizures, privacy, interceptions. Listen to this. Interceptions. The person that had a right to be secure in their person, house, paper, and other possessions against unreasonable searches, seizures, invasions of privacy, or interceptions of communication by eavesdropping devices or other means. This is why you got to sign the agreement and cookies on all these apps so they can eavesdrop.
Yep. And on your phones.
Yep.
And on the smart TVs, all your smart devices, all that.
Right.
All that.
You got to make it okay because they got laws covering their ass. Well, we don't read it and we don't care when we read it. I don't care. You know I don't care.
Yeah.
I knew that, bro. I knew in the joint they was watching. So as soon as I got out, I already knew they was, like y'all on me. I'm the type of dude that was thinking they, he watched me and instead of phone, F the phone. Like F y'all. I know y'all.
Right.
I'm gonna make it good. I'm gonna give you a day. I'm gonna make you a day. You're gonna be happy with this assignment. He don't care.
Okay.
So, right to assemble a petition. You already know that. Right to free speech. All persons, Section 4, freedom of speech. All persons may speak, write, and publish freely, being responsible for the abuse of that liberty. And trials for libel, both civil and criminal, the truth, when published with good motives and for justifiable ends, shall be a sufficient defense. So if you ain't liable to be published and you got good motives, then can't nobody, come at you.
Right.
According to them. 3 is religious freedom. And the Moors, is underrated for Moors. Because y'all, the wrong connotation is on religion. When people hear religion, they should think government.
Yep.
That's what they should think.
Yep.
They shouldn't think, happy, joy. You shouldn't think the Holy Ghost when I start talking about religion. You should be thinking government. What religion ain't with the rules with it, the law?
They're synonymous. They go together.
Yeah. Each other, which means you govern different.
Yep.
If we all work in the same office and it's a Muslim, Jew, and a Christian, guess who's gonna have different off days? All of them. And they not all the same. They not the same number of off days.
Yep.
But it's gonna get honored.
Yep.
So my way of life, my religion is gonna affect my everyday way of life. This is gonna govern me. See, it's a spiritual government though, and you don't really understand the power of it for whatever reason. The spirit is gonna make the physical happen.
Right.
Like ain't nothing telling people what to do. This what y'all think is crazy, these crazy things to do besides their own divinity in the chaos realm. And that's a divine right. Divine right to be God down.
Yep.
Everybody ain't. Everybody else follow rules.
Yeah, because they've been trained.
They know in the dough. We don't follow their orders.
Yep.
Ain't the truth. We ain't following it. See, because it ain't they orders anyway. It's a lot.
Right.
See, we don't follow no other man. They a lot, hell a lot. None but a lot. So they're gonna know you when they see you, even if when you sleep. because you ain't gonna be follow. You gonna have some principles. The principles gonna be already in you. You just not know how to. You're not gonna know they in you.
Right.
You're not gonna know that you know.
Yep.
It's one of them sayings like the dangerous person is one that don't know, and then you got the person that think they know that don't know. Then you got the person that know that don't know they know, and then you got the person that know and know they know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that you know.
Right.
You just
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It ain't till you start reading it like, damn, I already do this. That's what they talking about.
Yep. Yep.
Now I'm trying to get mastery over.
Right. Right. And then you get to add it up. I already do this, so I know what this is. So hold up.
Yep.
And next thing you know, the sparks start flying.
Yeah. That's a divine right. We coming straight from our mental and doing whatever we think.
Yep.
Okay.
Manifesting, organizing chaos, bro.
Stuff coming from.
Yep.
They're coming from a whole other dimension.
Yep.
From out of there into the physical. Bam.
Yep. Look, in detail.
Yeah. I know everybody waiting on us. We finna come. We taking our time, but we finna come out with our stuff. We finna show you.
Yep.
We finna show you. We not just talking, but we take our time. We don't rush for nobody. This ain't for likes.
Right.
Get a video out. We do it to share the message. This is not for no popularity, bro. Like, whatever. I'm very comfortable in the private. Like if if we want to do business and just chill, whatever, I could do that. Like I'm doing this, we just juggling. I just ain't got time to do everything I want to do. So I got responsibility. And not just to the nation. You know, I got my own immediate pride.
Right. Right. And like everybody wants somebody to be the sacrificial lamb. And for the damn black sheep, scapegoat.
That's it. Bro, the sacrificial lamb is how if the more that we come together and say we got a leader, then that's the day, you know what I'm saying, you know it's over with.
Oh yeah.
When they say we got a leader and they present to you somebody instead of an idea, instead of an idea that's leading everybody, it's a person.
Yep.
No, sir.
Hell yeah.
Absolute power does what?
Bro, it's gonna consume your life, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna corrupt you, absolutely.
Yep.
Nobody. I ain't gonna say nobody. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you can get away with it, and it's something you want to do.
No, they know they're gonna let their own energy and just wear them all down, bro. They'll be quit playing. I could use it though. If I see this shit 3 times, it must be mine. I done seen the sign. It must be real. And they want to get esoteric and shit.
They talk about Jesus struggling in the wilderness with his lower self for 40 days. That's what I mean. Absolute. Like we know it's metaphors and all that or whatever. I'm saying that's what I mean. Absolute power corrupts. Like everybody, you know, Jesus is the most worshipped, right?
Right.
And he struggled for 40 days with the absolute. You bow down, I give you this. So you can do this.
Right.
You know you can have all the more bodies.
Yeah, bro.
He is the prophet.
Yeah.
You can have his wife.
Easy.
Look how she looking at
you. No. She looking at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, she looking at you. Oh, she just licked her lips right now. She eating, bro. She
For
eating.
real.
No, she ain't eating.
Hey, you do one of these. Hey, you look at Shaitan like, you sure?
Yeah, okay, right.
Hey,
For real, no, for real, no. For real?
you sure? You sure she looking at me? Then you see her Shaitan on the other shoulder. Hey,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. These motherfuckers, everybody knows the setup, bro.
Hey, man.
That's the reason why they don't want to let go of this Christianity sometimes, because then they got somewhere to. Oops, my bad. Okay. Ooh, thank God you forgive.
I'm not like, to me, like the labels is what's tearing some people mentality, they thought process about this apart. The Christian, Jew, Muslim thing.
Mm-hmm.
By not reading the books, they don't know that each one is a succession of the succession.
Right, no, but that's because they're claiming the stuff and they don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
They just doing it based on my mama and my grandmama, and they really don't even know for sure. But just all these, we was all Christians. We was just raised this way. This, in half the time, these your elders done told you just a whole lot.
Bro. Why do they think Jesus the King of the Jews?
Mm-hmm.
Why not King of the Christians?
Right.
See,
They
book
don't really get into it.
verify nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So when one came, they came with an updated version of the same principles, perfecting it. That's why in the Holy Quran is telling Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, that he had got perfected Islam with that because he had verified all the rest of the prophets.
Yeah.
People who don't know how that go. And this is what Noble Drew Ali referring to in chapter 45 of Circle 7. When he said Prophet Muhammad started the founding of the uniting of the Holy Quran in Mecca.
Uh-huh.
The uniting of Asia.
Right, uniting Asia.
All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, people got to prioritize depending on where you at and how much spiritual work, you know what I'm saying, is needed and how much work you're going to be doing on this material plane. Because you can't pray forever. You can't meditate. Right. You got to put work in.
Yep. Yeah, but I think just sometimes it's the thought of the work or whatever, it cripples people, bro. And it's like y'all don't even know. It's like half the time you the only reason why it don't work out because you done stopped yourself.
Yeah.
Worried about thinking it was. You know how many times you done and I know me. I ain't gonna say how many times. I'm the main one. Like I say, like I even remember the first time I decided to like do my brakes. Right. So that's one of them things that you just like, bro. What about if I don't do this right, I'm gonna fuck up the car. I'm gonna have to pay more than this. You're going through all this bullshit. Then you get down there, you get the stuff right, you do it right, and then they work. Oh, that was it. Oh, this ain't nothing. Then you going around, you nervous for the first couple of blocks or whatever. So you tested it, slamming on the brakes. All right, well, I ain't dead yet. Then later on, shit. Okay, all right, it's easy. Yep. It's easy. It's like, yeah. But guess what? They used to be in trade school. They had motherfuckers who was like, high school kids was doing this shit, motherfucker. But you just now to think that you had to get some whatever to do it. All you had to do is just learn how to do it. It's not hard. It's not what it is. People don't have no attention span. You know what I mean? Like cooking ain't hard. Baking ain't hard. But people don't want to just sit there and take the time. They just want shit to be instant.
Our people been trained to think that actually physical work is like for just slaves.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some slave stuff. That's why money is in the trade industry.
Right.
That's why they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They took them out to schools.
Yep.
You ain't even thinking about it. And they making fun of the people in trades. Everybody that did a service, acted real professional, even though they charge their ass a whole lot of money, they act the real professional. By you paying your money, you try to be a boss.
Right.
So people in the game, you act like the boss. Yeah, do this, do
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Instead of saying, damn, that was too easy. He wasn't here but 30 minutes.
Yep.
What'd he do?
Hell yeah. Or even then, you know, the motherfuckers like that, they usually skilled at their craft. That's why they was there for 30 minutes. They know what the fuck to do there and did the shit a million times.
Yeah, we
make just I can, you know, whatever, you know, this ain't shit or whatever. And then you think you want to do the job, and then when it comes to, I don't want to do all that. I just wanted to do this part. No, this is all part of the job.
We done
ain't mad when the motherfucking check come.
As Moors, we done made our own bed. Everybody, individually and collectively.
Yep.
We done individually made, like, got problems, this, that, other. The only reason why you got the problem is because it's something you don't know the answer to, and it's only reason something you don't know the answer to, really concentrating your time towards it.
Right.
If you try and your brain hurt, you stop.
Right. Right. And what have you been putting your time on? Like, you got to do some type of investment in yourself. And then you want, but no, the Moors want everybody to invest in them. Help me. Call me. Help me. Brother. Oh, chapter 25. Oh, help me. What have you done for you? Did you read? No. Right. How many times you people, hey, send me that book. Send me that email. I need that ASAP.
They ain't going to read until you force them, and then they're going to be mad at forcing them.
Yeah.
Like a kid.
Right, bro. I don't get that. I don't get it.
A kid. That's what I'm saying. Any more thinking one of your problems, and watch how stupid I make it look if somebody called me, because I can offer you, if I offered you $10,000 to solve that problem within a day, you'll find a way to do it.
It's on.
So I already know it's your motivation. These are easy ass problems, bro. This is
bro.
Easily can be.
They're gonna have that issue resolved in less than 24 hours. You know that, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I was telling you.
They ain't in the mind frame. You know how you know how I knew this? I did this to myself the other day on accident, right? I just did a job, right, the other day. Early. I'm back. I'm talking about one job, nice, decent. I'm back, headed to the crib at like 10 o'clock. Nice little amount. And I had a flashback to the joint. Something made me think about looking out the gate, you know what I'm saying? And like the highway on the outside of the joint. And then I remember being in there. And before I thought about that, it was just work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going home from work. When I thought about that, then it was like, man, I remember when I was in the joint, this would have been fun as hell. When I'm like, I imagine myself working and then finna go back to lock up. Like if somebody they'll be having all type of fun. So I was having fun for that moment. Imagine like I'm still, you know, like I still gotta go back. So I'm free now.
Right.
Cause I never had that moment since I've been out, bro. It's been there 5 years. I never had the free moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, bro.
I finally had a little, I kind of, it was a mental, you know what I'm saying? Because for a split second, I was there, then I was back. Damn, I'm free. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you need one of them. It's a shame that it's like COVID or whatever. Cause boy, let me tell you, if you had one of them Caribbean vacations, you went to Jamaica or something, boy, they tighten your ass up so you wouldn't have no motherfucking question about worrying if your motherfucking ass was out or not.
Man,
you know.
Knowing what I know now, bro, I ain't even trying to go to no Jamaicas or nothing until stuff is looking real normal. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. I'm talking about if it wasn't for now. It's just to be able to see, you know, to be able to travel, to be able to see some of all the beautiful stuff that's on the land, this, that, and the third. Like it really helps you kind of appreciate what all is here. That's kind of more what I'm talking about in that aspect. You know, like now it's gonna be a minute before we get to the new normal, but really, self-sufficiency looks more like a beauty to me, where I can see the sunshine, and sunset.
It's all good. It's all good. Due time. Like it ain't like I ain't never been nowhere. I know like to assume and all type of stuff, but I've been out the country to different places.
No, I ain't even saying it in that aspect.
No, I ain't saying you. I know people assume. I know.
We definitely got motherfuckers assuming. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just saying like it's a vibe when you hear and you go outside from here and you see motherfuckers know who you are when you're away from here too. Yeah, you know that, don't you? Like they know who you are, especially when you go to some of them places. You get like it's
Yeah,
you
they
get
know.
to bond with your brothers and sisters or whatever. They don't necessarily have that Western mentality. Like that's where it's like, whoo, it's like a breath of fresh air. You
Well,
know, but one of these days we won't have that. We won't be able to say that. We'll be people over here will be awoke, and then everybody will be a breath of fresh air.
I
One of
think
these days.
we're in a transit. We're in a point right now where Moors is not a secret. Everybody know about the Moors now, and now is the decision time. How Moors present building enough presentation for our people to want to be in a Moor, or is it looked at as another religion, or just some another sect, or another national? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some another nationality or whatever. What does it look at? What do people see? Because right now they got online image. Like ain't like example online. What's the good image of the Moors? Like where's the example that any Moor can point to?
I can't even tell you because it's like you may have thought that you knew at one point, but then some of those things had changed. So now you kind of like you just got to everybody got to go in.
I'm just saying a universal Moor, like not more, but what's like what is universal that Moors can point to? Besides no that's present, not no Jolly, because nobody wants to agree on what no Jolly brought in public. You know what I'm saying? So like these people is watching what's being presented. This is why I don't like hiding stuff. When it's real, it's real. Let them see what it is, and I'm not gonna be fake about it. Some stuff public.
Right.
If you read Surah 3, Allah tell you to make it public. Allah go harder than me. People think I go hard. They need to read the Holy Quran. Allah go hard. And people the ones saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? They should be worried about what he said.
Right.
That's why I ain't been going in, because it's Ramadan. And it's fire and brimstone first couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Al-Baqarah and Surah Ibrahim. It's blood everywhere. I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and Ramadan. I'm going to show restraint. Hey, Ramadan means scorching heat.
Yeah, bro.
Cleansing.
Yep.
Yeah. Cleansing.
Yep.
That's what I say. Lifestyle is Ramadan. We do it all like that's why we taking a calm it down a little bit. Nationality been out here, order today. Everybody know what it is, where we stand. Business out here. Other business get done. I'm seeing Moors come up with stuff. Moors ain't helpless no more. I'm seeing more find a way.
Yep.
Because, and I know some Moors think it's helping a de facto to do business. And I hope you got a plan. I hope you got a plan for when or if you ever need resources. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to go get one of their jobs, and they saying you got to get a shot, or you can't work here.
Yep. And
now you got decisions. Now you mad, and you think, oh, postal, and this ain't fair. And where's the now you mad at the Moors? Where's the stuff at? Y'all said this, y'all said that. See, that's run. Well, the people who got led astray blame the leaders who led them astray, and they won't.
They want to get chastised so bad.
Yeah.
And then they get dumb.
To like fairy tale. These are the patients. So the same way Iblis was desperate, it's some people around here that's desperate. They like Iblis. That's what it's telling you.
Yep.
Somebody act all desperate, go look at Iblis. That's their characteristics. They might switch their tongue. Watch them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain stuff that's like watching when we was watching Nimrod. Not Nimrod, Yaqub.
Yeah.
And about 3 of those passages was the same out word for word out the Holy Quran of Mecca.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody who never read the Holy Quran of Mecca can study that and know those principles off of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
With other stuff. Because it has different type of principles in there. That's how I recognize the Holy Quran of Mecca.
Oh, yeah.
Because what people don't talk about, they talk about Yaqub, they don't talk about the Jasmal part. To do what Yaqub did to create the balance.
Yep.
I am the Lord. The balance. Now Moors is trying to get to the state of mind of our ancient forefathers, right? And foremothers,
right?
Yep. Ancient. That's before prophet.
Yep. Yep.
So, as far as religion go, right? The father of all these religions is Abraham. The Quran is Ibrahim. And Ibrahim was a prophet of the people of Ur, if I'm not mistaken, in the Holy Quran. And the people of Ur, you know what they worship? What they worship, bro? According to the Holy Quran of Mecca, what they worship.
Tell me that question again.
The people of Ibrahim. What did they worship?
The stars.
Islam. The zodiac.
Yep.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not. Sometimes the jokes come cracking my head.
That's why I
let it go.
Bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let it go. Yeah. Yeah. Let it go.
Hey, this how it be. Cause Allah just use you, y'all. Y'all don't know. Allah will just use you, bro. Allah will all on you.
Yep.
And laugh.
Yep. And laugh.
Yeah, and laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna be thinking you did much. First, no, you're gonna be going this roller coaster, right? First, you're gonna be reading information. You ain't gonna know if you're sure, and then you just jump off the cliff, and that's the end.
Yep.
You're gonna jump off the cliff, and then you're gonna get mad because you know what I'm saying? This is that and the other, and Allah gonna use you to do something He wants you to do, and you're gonna think you done took it too far. You're gonna be feeling bad. And you're gonna go and do your prayers and all that, and you're gonna go and read the information. You're gonna see you ain't taking it far enough. You're gonna see a lot of like, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yep. You took the easy way.
Right.
Yep. You took the easy way out.
Some Sphere 8.
Yeah. You got Naeem Ali. You said Islam. You said, "Wow, I'm just coming out the Ma'id." You said you just did on point, so that's cool. You said the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says it's better for any able-bodied believer to carry a load of firewood on his back and seek after his livelihood than a bag from another, whether that person gives it to you or not. Seek out your own livelihood. Yeah, you have to. You have no choice. I had no choice, because when you take that other person's bag, you operate on their will, not yours.
Contract.
They was the one, right? They was the one to fill the bag. How you know what the bag got? What the fuck you need? You don't know that. That's not your job.
By definition, master-slave relations. By definition, if you're operating off somebody other bag, either you they slave or you slaving them.
Yep.
Which one is it?
Yep.
What you doing for them to do that, or what is, you know what I'm saying? What you got over them for them, you know what I'm saying, to do that?
Bro, the thing is people, you know, when they think of slavery, the only thing they think of is like, you know, the oh, you was getting your ass beat, you had to get pick cotton, this, that, and the third. Oh, it was so horrible, this, that, and the third. People don't want to accept the fact that they still slaves now. They don't want to accept the fact that they slaves because you had to go get up and go to this damn job that you know your ass hate, but you went to there anyway to go punch a check or whatever to get some money so you pay bills so you feel free. So you can keep collecting this, chasing this carrot or whatever behind this job or whatever, where you'll see that all the people who own the job, they get everything that they're looking for, all their dreams being fulfilled. But your ass still talking about one of these days when I retire, I'm gonna get that used Lexus. Like just stop. You're a slave.
Bro.
Even when you look at the when you look at the management of the plantation, when you look at all the shit that you're going through, you don't even realize that you're a slave. But because you feel like you have something more, something material more than your other brother or sister has, that you made it.
You know what our conclusion I come to, bro? I know, you know, people can take it however they want to take it. I'm gonna explain how I'm gonna say it. People gotta do some soul searching, and people have to come to a decision on what degree of slavery they willing to live with. And it's degrees to this.
I think they showed that.
No, hold up, because that's a loaded statement. It's degrees to this. You got different levels of slaves. Some us in Tartarus, some us in Haiti. Some of us around here waiting on them to enforce it on us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just be free.
Right.
It's degrees to this. Some of us going off what a law talking about. Some of us scared, fearful, and we going off whatever they law talking about. Some of us gonna keep the peace, and it's gonna appear like we going off whatever they law talking about until it interfere with what a law talking about. Then you gonna see who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all degrees, but any which way you cut it, it's gonna be slavery. Make no bones about it. It's gonna be, if ain't no Albions around, it's gonna be Moors enslaving Moors. Make no bones about it. Because now we got them out the way. Now we can deal with the religious problem, which is my way, your way. That's all that means. My way of life versus your way of life is my way versus your way.
Yep.
Who controlling the land?
Yep.
That's all that means. That's all that means. You got to break it down.
Yeah.
Some slavery. Because then for Moors to get together, they're going to have to compromise.
Right.
To a degree, that's slavery. Because you can't just be totally free.
Right.
We never going to be totally free down here. This is what the Matrix is
about. Right. But I mean, everybody knows the picture. We can paint it a million ways. So we got Javon Butler. He says they ought to see the movie Antebellum, 2020 or whatever. He says slavery is live and in your full swing in your face. And that movie is actually a perfect example of how, because in the movie or whatever, this woman was chosen or whatever, and all this other crazy shit. So I ain't gonna give a whole movie away, but that is a perfect example of slavery. But like I say, the whole point is this: the easiest way for you to equate what's really going on, right? Because this is the absolute truth. You a battery, right? You powered by the sun. You actually, if you was eating right, doing all this and that and the third, like you would have even more power than you got right now. What we do is, and we're guilty at some point, right? And at some point, you just got to wake up and determine what is it that you're really going to do, because this is just like a decision that you got to make. And some people kind of get to this at a young age, and some people just don't ever get it, as they 60, 70, and then they just, damn, I wish I had them. But what you asking yourself is, what's happening is you going and you're the battery, and you deciding to plug yourself into somebody else's device, expecting a return, right? So you're this battery that's in this car or whatever, and the only juice you get back is from the little alternator, right? So you just sitting here and you just get to ride around with the engine, the driver, everybody else is getting a whole wonderful experience, and your ass got to sit outside in the cold, right? So if we look at now, I'm gonna de-objectify myself and then look at, well, okay, I recognize that I have power. So then I could, let me figure out how I can utilize my power better. So that means that, okay, I know I got to keep this running for a minute. So I'll give some energy to that. But let me start reallocating some of the other bullshit that I'm wasting my time on, like Netflix, whatever, Facebook, whatever. I'm just saying, YouTube, whatever, news, friends, jaw jacking, whatever. Bad Girls Club, all that shit. Right? Let's change that into something that I know that now I'm gonna invest in myself, and then bring something that's gonna give me what I'm looking for. We all in the middle of the world of the unknown right
now. They stopped listening once you start talking about them doing the work.
Bro, no. Hold up. If you haven't been doing work now, and how well is that working for you right now? Bro, what the fuck do you got? Anybody, please feel free to come on here and explain to me. What the fuck have you got? No, what have you got from not doing no work?
Don't nobody want to do no work. People want to complain about this is this and what we ain't doing. That's all people want to do is complain.
Okay, so all right. So, but if you complaining, really what you saying is you still like you proving that you're in slavery. Master, this some bullshit. I don't know why you keep giving me the slops. I don't want to eat the intestine. I want don't slop me. It's okay. I'm sorry. What the fuck is you talking about?
That ain't the problem. They already know that. It's about blame game now because the whole manifesting.
What is the blame game gonna solve?
Quran manifesting. Excuse me. It ain't about solving nothing. It's about what's going on.
So, but no.
When you getting burnt, gonna solve.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if we play in the blame game,
when you getting burnt.
No. If you play in the blame game, what happened at the end? What's the prize?
Bro.
You don't get shit. You just, I bust them out. What's that? You ain't got
Hey, all this was said in them books. Every last one of them. It said times, every last one of them religions, it say what about the end time? It's gonna be winners and losers, don't it?
Yep.
Some people going over here, some people going over there. Some people gonna burn, some people gonna be good, right? According to some of these stories. Yep. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? From the window to the wall.
Okay.
Little John at the door at Heaven's Gate with the whole with the hood behind it.
Right.
In the house. Bro, you know only came for a quarter. Who is all these Moors in here, bro?
Right. On the real.
Quarter, right? Yeah. Well, who is all these Moors in here?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So we what I'm telling you is the Holy
Quran. No, they showed up like at church on Easter Sunday and shit. You know, they come to the church all, then all of a sudden hit it. Hey,
read the damn book and y'all will know. It talks about at the end time, people is gonna be messed up. The same people, the same nation. It's gonna be some of them that's protected, some of them not. That's how this go. This is why I keep telling people, if anybody need to understand, you can come out in public and get on here and I can show you. Out of the books that all of us say we read.
Yep.
You know, and that we get different results out of. And it ain't no blame game. It ain't no compulsion in Islam. Everybody responsible for themselves as well as for the collective. Because we not in everywhere at the same time. We only in our area. You gotta do what you can do. As you can see, we've been chilling. We've been on a little law. We over there doing business. You know, we dibbling and dabbling. Or should be keeping stuff straight. Still got to go to the store again, get some more food, stock up, stay.
Yep.
You never know when I got to plant, get the card straight. Because even though we got food saved up, that stuff, you know, they made it. So
right. And then, like I say, that garden, if you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be helpful. Like you can do it indoors, outdoors, whatever, but you got to do something because guess what? If the food ain't no good or whatever, you know, you can grow something in your whatever you can, and your other brothers and sisters in your territory grow something, whatever y'all can trade between each other, this, that, and the third, and y'all everybody eating. You'll have even more for the people who can't or who didn't or whatever. But that's the only way. We got to be self-sufficient. We can't have our brothers and sisters going out asking for a handout for food when we can all, you know, get it all together and everybody can pitch in. If the neighborhoods get straight, y'all can have a neighborhood garden, this, that, and the third. All that. Easy. Easy.
Still got the classes going on.
Yep.
Last class was success. Last couple classes have been successful. You know,
Yep.
everything, and you know, no confusion.
Yeah.
So on that, y'all can text and ask about that. You got, you know, 101, 102. What else? It's a lot of stuff I can get into. I ain't trying to be too long. How long we been on here? Like an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, like an hour 45. Yeah, but if you like anybody, I say if anybody got any questions or whatever, feel free to drop them in Facebook, YouTube, whatever in the chat. We got you before we get out of here. Make sure we we have it open, and we always like to make sure that we believe in black and white and all this great shit. So
yeah, y'all know we trying to keep it clear evidence, clear proof. That's what we talking about. You know, I ain't the basic thing what everybody should be looking for. I'm talking about there's more saying no withdrawal. Raising the nation after you can get all your stuff. Like take care of self first.
Right. That's the most important part.
Don't overdo it. That's like me doing all these lives and I ain't doing none of it. No, I ain't doing nothing. I done told you. I ain't did nothing. I ain't nothing. Like not read a book. Like no.
Right.
So don't be that person. Don't listen to me and go telling everybody you ain't did nothing.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work out. That type of person to me is like you looking for mercy. Don't even know. All you got to do is just do the work I gave you already.
I don't know what it be, bro. I used to listen up from being told. I don't know that stuff no more. That ain't what's up.
Yep.
That's not what's up. That's what caused confusion.
Yep.
That's what caused confusion. Not having a clear understanding. Everybody claiming stuff and it's not being a clear thing. If everybody thought the numbers 1 through 9 meant different, thought that the was behind,
bro.
And you go into the store and you want correct change.
Right.
We all use math. See, that's like all the Moors is messing the math up. We use math and Moors don't know math.
Yep.
And then you want to get mad when you put them in second grade. No, you in second grade. You don't know.
Yeah.
But I know all this stuff. Like, right, but we need math for this. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and his mom, Jovan says, it's all gratitude towards you, brothers. 100. Appreciate you, bro. Same. It's all good.
This is what the Kevin I say. The Kevin Samuels thing remind me is similar to us or the New Moors in general, because just like in society, like when it comes to the relationships with our people, a lot of people don't like to acknowledge the man is surprised when it comes to these relationships. And we just go out just how many women it is to a man. So all supply and demand, we know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing in the more. So all the leverage is towards the man. See, and now instead of the women, they want to bend the spoon. So they just want to bend the spoon because they had the leverage.
Right.
So now it's sort of a same type of thing in the Moorish community, bro. All the leverage is like with the new Moors. You know why? Because we the ones who got to do everything.
Yep.
And we ain't nobody to pay. We know ain't nobody else. So if we gonna do it, control it.
Yep.
Otherwise,
yep. Yep.
So
They will, because they want what they want is they want you to build it.
yeah,
Then teach them how to use it so they can drive off. Yeah.
exactly.
And say, oh, this was mine all along.
It's saying, so instead of a woman saying, I want a high value man, I want a high value more.
Right.
Instead of how many kids you got, is
right.
how many people you done messed over.
Islam.
All that takes your value down. See,
Islam.
Act like they the title or whatever. Like, because it's pristine. You don't get all the comments in the asterisk next to it with all of the fine print. It just got, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you want them to be embodied with all of the principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and the whole way of of as above and so below? No, we just need them to be in chapter 25 and donation. We good.
Yep. They like, be like, what are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Yeah, they're just moldable. You know, we just like a sponge.
Hey,
that would be perfect.
And
if we didn't have to ask him to do anything, he just did it for us automatically. Like just be able to read our minds and know what we wanted. And you know, with the donation part, like just let them just do it.
He asked them what they is from 1 to 10. They be like 10. He get to laughing on them.
Yeah.
He get to laughing on them and breaking them down.
Right.
How many kids? How old are you? How many kids? Like they get offended by this. But when he flipped the table, then he be like, well, how long should a man wait before you intimate and all that? I don't know. And like, well, he's supposed to take on a financial obligation and this is that. So would you pay for all the dates? Oh no. So it show you the inequality. Right. All you gotta do is take it from being relationships to the Moors.
Yep. It's like a double standard, right? It's a double standard.
Aspect of the Moors. You can look at the Moabites versus the men. You can look at the elders versus the new Moors. You can look at the Moors who read all the Quran in Mecca versus the Moors who only own Circle 7. Like it's a different. You can yin yang it a lot of different ways. Yeah. The number 9 Moors versus the number 1 Moors. Like however you want to do it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That's what we looked at. The Kevin, we that's critiquing it. We the Virgos, the professionists. You know how that go.
Yeah, you know how that go. Okay. One of the most hated. One of the most hated, but everybody know they need it for ground.
Virgo, that's why I say they kick rocks.
Hell yeah.
Virgo is snapper.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that earth will dry that ground up. Ain't none of your roots gonna take. None of your motherfucking roots gonna take.
We chilling, y'all. I don't know. We might be on here. Ain't really no rush. Like I said, I'm fasting, enjoying Ramadan, taking care of business, trying to get some other things done. Boys that answered on that post I put up the other day. I'm gonna get at you when I get some time. It don't seem like nobody got a problem when we go live. I be trying to get it out when we go live or when we on here.
Yeah.
But some stuff is personal, so I understand. Most of it's probably personal. Either that or people don't want to tell what they did because most of the time they been messed up.
Yeah. But I mean, my whole thing is the reason why it's kind of good to have it on live. And I know that, I get it, the part that's private. And we can always have conversations where you don't have to get too detailed. But there's always some other Moor that's out there that's by themselves that don't even have like somebody else that they can talk to that can have. So they need some of these questions. They need some of these things to come because, we can come up with 1,000,001 things to talk about, but that doesn't mean it's really going to be pinpoint accurate for you. So, while you had an opportunity to be able to ask some questions that you wouldn't get a chance to do it, this is a great time and opportunity to do it. Now, yeah, I know we kind of come on when we want to, and, that's what happened when there ain't no notes. right? We're not charging for this. Whatever, this is a free thing or whatever. So get it. Yeah, we get on when we get home. But you know, just utilizing the source while you got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all we gotta do business. We gotta propel and every other thing in our lifestyle, and you know.
Yeah.
You see, we're not asking the people for our stuff.
Right.
If they come to y'all for donations or something, it will be for a bigger, you know, something that you can see, you know.
Right.
Go.
Right.
Take my own money to buy me a car.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else.
Right. Right.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Right. So Javon want to know, he said, I'm trying to figure out what group of Moors don't accept the Holy Quran of Mecca.
Shit, most of them. What you mean?
Shit.
I don't. I just now starting hearing them talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. They because if you rewind the tapes, bro, and you'll see there's a lot of them that kind of just don't do it, and some of them that's just then try to replace everything. As a matter of fact, the only Quran they really know is the Circle 7. They missed all of the stuff that everything was telling them and referring them back to the Holy Quran of Mecca.
Right.
So we got Albert Blanton Bay says, Islam, I appreciate you, brothers. Islam, and Fez tips to you as well, bro. Let's see, Naeem Ali. Let's see, Ramadan Mubarak Aki. May Allah accept your fast and bless you with the blessings of all. Excuse me, with the blessings of Ramadan. Islam, yeah, Islam, Naeem, and we already know you on the path.
Bro, you can't know the Circle 7 if you don't know the Holy Quran of Mecca, because the Holy Quran of Mecca is talked about in the Circle 7.
Right, but remember, so there are some people that actually take the information, and what they're doing is they're trying to you know, Lilo and Stitch make a pill quote for the monkey they want. Right? They got, you know, silk feet, motherfucking corduroy legs with some goddamn wool feet and a wool chest, and you know, paisley fingers. You know, they doing it, bro.
It's all good.
They doing it. They putting it up.
That's on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's on whoever foolish enough to just, you know what I'm saying, consume anything. If you go to Surah 5 about the Holy Quran of Mecca, is it Surah 5? I believe it's Surah 5. It's talking about the food.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the food. Al-Ma'idah. Bro, you know what's in the food, Surah 5? It's talking about, I posted on my page, right? You know how everybody talk about the science of the number 9?
Right.
You know that's in the Holy Quran of Mecca, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna read it. It's on my page.
And while you're looking for that real quick, so Ryan Bernard, I know you say you need a copy of that. Can you type in what you need a copy of so we can make sure we get you straight? And then Javon Butler, it always say too many Indians and not enough chiefs because these people continue to accept their teeth instead of what's laid out in front of them by the prophet. And let me see. Naeem Ali, anyone who wants a Holy Quran, reach out to me. I'll make sure you get one. Islam, Naeem.
Islam. And it's two ways to look at that, too. Indians, not enough chiefs. Because most people look at it as too many Indians to be under the chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it as a mind state. Not enough chiefs is meaning that because the chief going it's the reason why he a chief. Because you see Indians, to me that statement means too many people just talking.
Right.
Not enough go-getters to
right. Right.
That's who you're gonna call a chief. It ain't anybody up under him.
Right. But that's exactly what he's saying. Oh, and so the problem is that all of these goddamn, you know, people that want to run their gums and all this other stuff are turning around. They don't even realize what they're doing is actually slowing up the mission. So like I say, sometimes you can be an agent and you don't even know you're an agent just because your ass is so fucking stubborn. You're too stupid to look up the shit your damn self for your own eyes to have your own revelation. Instead, you want to go on things how you want shit shaped to be. But here's the thing. You didn't create this. Allah's the creator, right? So how in the hell, what you get is when you leave here. That's when you get to make shit the way you want to if you pass. But right now, with the way these motherfuckers GPAs looking, you motherfuckers might as well go ahead and buck it out.
No, we make it here and in the, we get ours here and in the air.
It's long.
Wait.
It's long. It's long. But everybody don't know. They don't think that. They don't know that. They still trying to please some other whatever deity, and they just look. Oh, okay, I need to switch deities. I had the wrong one. You know, basically they acted like they pulled up to the it party, right? And then they was about to hit the valet because they was like, you know what? I got my motherfucking, I want to be in it with the pack or whatever. I got what everybody's driving. They driving foreigns. We gonna all roll up with our Mercedes, this, that, and the third. And then when they show up, it ain't shit but BMW. So them niggas go ride, but like they just bent back right. Oh shit, we got to switch the car. We showed up wrong.
Right.
We got the wrong look. Like this, it's not about a look, bro.
No.
These motherfuckers on that bullshit. Everybody is trying to sit over here and do whatever they can to act like nobody wants to be themselves. That's why if you ain't, you gotta deal with yourself first.
They used to say, that saying I used to hear, they used to say it was too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. It's not enough.
Right. But I think he was just kind of just using the Indian Chief kind of scenario. That's why I understood what he was saying in there. But yeah, you were looking at it from that other perspective. But yep.
Chapter 3 out the Holy Quran of Mecca, bro.
Yeah, go.
About Jesus' mama, Mary, 335.
Right.
Surah 3 ayah 35. I say, when a woman of Amran said, my Lord, I vow to thee what is in my womb to be devoted to thy service, so accept it from me. Surely only thou art the hearing, the knowing. So when she brought it forth, she said, my Lord, I have brought it forth for female. She was trying to make a champion. Matter of fact, this ain't this Mary mother. This ain't Jesus mother. This Mary mother. So she's trying to bring Jesus. Mary mother.
Right.
Oh, I brought forth a female. Because she was trying to make a son, a champion.
Right.
So it say, I have brought forth a female. And then it say, and Allah knew best what she brought forth. And the male was not like the female. And I have named it Mary, and I command her and her offspring into thy protection from the accursed devil. She did the science of the number 9 on Mary.
Right.
And look what it said. I command her and her offspring.
Right.
She did it for both of them.
Yep.
That's in the Holy Quran of Mecca for people who under the science of the number 9. Which is about the science of the womb and how to bring in what we need for the answer and all that. This is that and the other.
Yep.
Your warriors, your nation. You control your nation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. So to hit the comments real quick. So like Ryan, Naeem will give you the Holy Quran of Mecca or whatever, as long as you feel comfortable with it, whatever. If you don't feel comfortable, we understand that too. Just hit us up. We'll make sure you get it. You're good. Naeem's cool or whatever, but however you feel. Javon, exactly. Javon, do the work for yourself. Naeem, that part. And then Javon says, I can relate to this playing the guitar. Everybody wants to jam and sound good, but nobody wants to put in the work and learn how to play. And that's kind of going back to like this whole Avatar situation that these people are dealing with, because at the end of the day, most people, they want to play guitar. You want to play guitar because you want to jam and sound good. These niggas want to play guitar because they want to stand up on fucking stage and sit there and sing, like that motherfucker that they want to go to karaoke all the time or whatever, and they can't sing for shit, so they all just get drunk and they just cheer each other on or whatever, and it's a nightmare. Like that type of shit.
I always wanted to go to karaoke. I ain't never did it.
Oh, bro, it's overrated.
I want to do comedy night. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that would be better. Cause comedy night, bad jokes, you can get over that, but bad singing, whoo! And bro, let me tell you, bro, I told you, I bartended for 12 years. And so 10 of them years was at 2 different sports bars, which both of them had motherfucking karaoke night.
Damn.
People take it to the next level, bro. So, here it is, how you work it. I'm behind the bar, so I got to fucking make drinks, this, that, and third. So I'm like, all right, I got to piss. So I break out from the bar, go to the bathroom. I'm at the urinal, bro. Then you know how you hear like some shoes that come in that don't sound like they're supposed to be there. It was like poof, poof. And I'm like, them sound like pumps, like women's shoes, like, you know. And I'm like, well, maybe it was somebody walking by, right?
Like they had.
Right. So then, you know, I'm like, whatever. So I flushed, right? You know, and I'm still looking down because I'm, you know, trying to hurry up to get back to the bar. And I look down and I see these shoes that's not supposed to be here.
Right.
Then I see these tights. I'm looking up and it's like, it's terror because I know I'm in the men's bathroom and I'm like, I'm not supposed to see this. And by the time I get all the way up, this dude is dressed all the way like motherfucking Prince, bro. And he putting makeup on, this, that, and the third, the mole, all this, got the wig, glasses, all this, so he can get up. And like, it's people that take karaoke like to the next level. Where I was just like, bro, for real.
Impersonation.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and then right when they get down, like they might be all right, and then as soon as they get down, here comes somebody else that just, it's like nails across the chalkboard. Like they can't serve you enough drinks for you to get that out of your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on the music stuff. Straight
yeah,
up.
yeah. No, I mean, no, you can say, I'm just talking about to when I'm talking about the going experience.
Yeah,
I'm just still scarred from 10 years of. God, then you the bartender and they had a nerve to come up to you after that and they're like, so how'd I do? You're like, did you tip? How much did you tip? Bitch, you did horrible.
You gotta calm yourself down for shit. Like for me, I have to
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Omari says, I can relate to that. Play 27 instruments and play with many ensembles, and people just lack the knowledge and drive to do the work for real. Absolutely. And it's like with a lot of tasks they do. Because a lot of times they already stopped themselves in the mind before they even came up to the project to talk about that I can't do this.
Bro,
so it is what it is.
Too easy to do. It's like that's the best way I can put it. Stuff is too easy to do for people to be coming with these excuses. What happens is people make bad choices, and then that make life harder. That make life harder, and then they don't want to take that responsibility.
Well, but you know why? I mean, but think about it though. All right, think about it. Let's because this was happening. You ain't one with the selves because you didn't split, right? And you just so happen to be the one that's driving. How you gonna feel is the self with this motherfucker if you sleepy and you want to close your eyes and this motherfucker driving? Because that's what's happening. They don't want to wake up. They fighting self, bro. That's why I'm like, y'all got to get that part together first. Like for real.
I wonder
These people always say they want to do this, do that. These people want, you know, I got court cases, this, that, and the third, and they ain't even studying half of the shit to try to help themselves out. They just running from one to the next, and then paying somebody and they ain't got no proof up to $1,500 or whatever. So they gonna represent you and don't nothing happen.
Bro, what is the priority for Moors, man?
That's the question. That's the question. As a matter of fact, what we got? Oh shit, we up to 8. So I'm sure it's at least about 3 out of these 8 that can tell us that they answer that question. And we ain't go. It ain't even about a judgment. We just want to see what people got to say. Say the question one more time, Mike. I'm gonna put it in the window so everybody can see.
Is we trying to get the land back?
You say what is the what?
What's the priority for the Moors?
Mm-hmm.
Is we trying to get our own communities, our own everything? Are we trying to be functional? This is what I said earlier. People got to determine what level of slavery they want because it's going to be a level anyway.
Yep.
If all these people out the way and it's just Moors, it's going to be a fight over control.
Yep.
Compromise, which means we not all going to be able to do whatever the hell we want freely, which is a level of slavery.
Yep. So
what is you comfortable with?
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, do we need the whole land back right now?
Right.
Do everybody need their rights? Do everybody need the right to do this, do that? Do we need our own communities? Like, what is it? I'm not saying what it is. I'm saying, what is it? Some people cool. That's why I keep bringing up the joint. Because when I was in there, it was a point when I had 11 years left and somebody else had 4 months left.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted to do something retarded, drastic, and crazy, Guess what? The 4 months, I can't tell him about it. Because he don't have the incentive. He's finna leave anyway. This is what the Moors is going. We don't know the game. Skin in the game. Some of us got 4 months left. Some of us got 15 years. That's why some people don't care. They doing more drastic stuff because they don't care. They got more to lose. They ain't got nothing. They ain't been doing nothing no way. You ain't been doing no affairs with me in no way. What you got? So they small-mindedness, they gonna get on their high horse. See, they being materialistic. Some Moors don't want this in the end because they own property and they got fiat. And this is and that sound good. That sound good until everybody quit their job and then we listen to the leader and ain't no answers.
Right.
Now everybody gotta run back to work because they getting kicked out. And
wait a minute. Then the people, they have given you donations because you acted like you a grand sheik, so it's a temple, so you might as well call yourself a church because that's what the platform was on anyway. The same people that's supposed to be, since you're taking their donations and that you at this body that you created, when they need to borrow $20 in the bar, you ain't even got $20 for them. When they need some help, you can't help them. When they need help in the process you gave.
I'm not even talking about nobody specific. I'm just talking in general. I'm talking about the whole damn thing. It's gonna cut whoever it cut. I ain't got to, know what I'm saying, shoot at nobody. They know what they done did. And know
Islam. So we're gonna do it like this. So we got Ryan Bernard. He say to be self-sufficient with our own organizations to save our people. Islam. Albert Blanton Bay. He says we need that land, secure the family. Islam.
Now, hold up. Expand on the land thing. Exactly what do you mean by the land? How big of a portion? Are you talking about the whole North, Central, South America? What exactly are we talking about? What do we need?
And then for those who, and how are we acquiring it?
No, we ain't even got to get to how. I just need to know what we need. Then, like I say, we're going to Kevin Samuels this thing. We're going to go step by step. Because I'm not just finna, like, boys, some Moors, and I ain't talking about bro that said that. I'm talking about some of these other Moors that, that don't like us or whatever. I don't even care. They say stuff. I want to examine what's said. Okay, we need to do what? Okay, let's see exactly what to see if it's even doable. Let's see if we just talking out of side our ass. This is what I'm saying. How, like, what bigger piece of land do we need to do? How much do we need? Do we need everything?
Right.
Because we got about what? 40 million Moors, most of them unconscious. Is maybe what? Let's say maybe 500,000 conscious Moors. And then out of the 40 million, some of them heard of Moor. Excuse me. So that's what we got to work with to take over whatever piece of land you're talking about. And I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, taking over might not be the right word. Because negotiate ain't the right word neither, because these people ain't honorable. So I don't know, like, this is what I'm saying.
Right. So, but see, that's why that it has to be expanded on. It's basically saying we need that land. So, and I can see how, that generally, we need land in a lot of different ways. Like land is going to help you with the self-sufficient part, because then you can get a lot of things done. But we really, Moors got to first work on, they got to deal with themselves. Then they got to clean your own shit up, put your own ass on the scale. So then therefore we can build. Then when we talk about land, this, that, and the third, and secure the family and all of that other stuff, it'll be easier for us to be able to do that because, we could all be like, let's say we were able to get acreage somewhere, right? Just hypothetically speaking. And so then, everybody then decided that we were all going to go to this acreage and then we were going to build and do whatever we need to do. Like, even if we broke it down like the Amish, or we went from there and built it up as far as we needed to, because everybody that's in the nation already got plenty of skills. So it really could be bigger than what we thought it would be, you know, even if we were, so we wouldn't even have to go all the way down to like the honors. Right. But so when we said all that, how many more is really going to do the work?
Bro, we could do it. It's just Moors as a whole. Everybody has to do it. It's not no few Moors that's gonna do it for everybody. That's the whole thing.
Right. No, that's exactly the point. That's why I'm saying who's gonna do the work, because it's gonna be everybody has to do a job. And my thing is that a lot of the people who may go, oh, that sounds kind of crazy, hard, whatever. As long as you got the to do it, and we make up our mind to do it, you're gonna find out it's easy. But it's gonna be some work. But you got people that feel like, you know, it's too good. They don't even want to polish their own nails no more.
No, first of all, like it's a lot, bro. We can't even really get that part because it's Moors of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
This why I've been saying it, and I say everybody just do your own thing and then produce something and then come together. Because right now is on the level of talking about what they do, and this is not no. So we need to get to doing. Everybody done said it, so now we need to see what everybody can do, and then we'll know who's who. Since I'm saying certain people, because that's why everybody's stuck. This is why we're not
right. But that's kind of the reason why I'm like, the people got to deal with themselves first, because a lot of them, they don't even know what they can produce.
Yeah.
A lot of them haven't even tried to produce. You know, and I get it. We all went through this little school system. If you made it through the whole thing or whatever, it just took out the whole hands-on experience. It just was completely out of there. So you really just don't know how to connect the things from the unseen to bring them down. But you do it all the time for stuff you want, though. Like, that's what we kind of we got to get a grip with ourselves and kind of be real with ourselves, so we can come to the table and figure out what we can bring to the nation. Because guess what? You're going to have a task, and the task is going to be better if you know what it's going to be. Because this is your time to choose it. It ain't going to be no, you know, oh, later on, let me just sit here and wait, and the whole whatever is built, and then you just now you're doing exactly what you're doing now. Anybody going to hire me? I'm looking for a job. Help me. Please hire me. I'm a willing slave. I'll work, whatever. No. No.
Yep.
It's not how it's supposed to go.
And then the people can go right to our own Moorish literature and say, didn't know what you're supposed to make your own businesses and have your own warehouses.
Yeah. Right. Noble Drew Ali had his products, all this other stuff or whatever, because the nation was to make their own stuff and produce. Every nation produces. So, you know, it's really, that's what I'm saying. You got to let the Western mentality go, because guess who else don't produce? The United States.
Hey.
Half of the goddamn cars that y'all, I'm motherfucking buying an American car, this, that, and the third. Over half of them for over decades that y'all motherfucking ass bought and rolled down wasn't even fucking American. The motor wasn't even American. It's a fucking joke. All right, so let me make sure I ain't missing no comments. We got Javon Butler. It says, reap, sow, and plowing in a scanty way, Islam. It says, we're going to have the blues either way you look at it, but it's good to get it. My wife and self are trying to do our self-sufficient communal living on our land, and all we need is folks who believe in self. All you need is y'all. All you need is y'all, and whatever else you need, Allah gonna send it your way. And, you know, like I say, that working on your land and what y'all doing, I commend y'all for doing it, because we'll see as you do it and you start doing the things, you're gonna get the energy, all the stuff, because you're gonna feel better about what you're doing. All of that is gonna give you the energy to make it happen. Easy. Because all your energy, like, think about it. If you're cultivating that and you're doing it all for self, that means your work day is your work day, right? And take that in juxtaposition of what most people are doing now. You got to work your ass for 9 hours, aside from the damn hour it took to get there and an hour to get back or whatever, you know. And then in that other time, you was dealing with a whole bunch of people you didn't even want to deal with in the first place. Half of them you probably don't like, had to be fake the whole time. That's why you're picking an avatar, because you're trying to figure out which one they like, because you don't even know who the fuck you are. Because you don't even want to be yourself, because you just feel like they ain't gonna respect you for you being yourself. Like, I'm not even going there.
Especially working for yourself.
Yeah.
All them shots.
Yeah.
Do some business.
Yeah.
Not nobody up over you telling you what to do and get this and get that.
Right.
Scrambling.
Right. Right. But in turn, for you to be able to do that, that means that you have to handle your business. that means that you can't just, oh, I'm gonna do a business and then just half-ass do shit or whatever, and then just think it's gonna be okay. Hell no. When the reason why I know I can be a dick is because the shit that I get out is pristine. If you find somebody better, great. Hey, you still around? Yep.
Real. Holla at
Yep.
you.
Yep. Islam. Tim Johnson, he say improving my Islam. Islam, Islamism, bro.
Real.
Working toward it, perfecting it. That's what we all supposed to do.
Like Moors, I don't know what's in Moors' head. I know for some of these Moors don't portray it as if we rich or if we hood rich or whatever. I don't know. I know I work hard. I know both of them work damn hard.
Yeah, bro. If people, that's the thing. If people really knew how hard we work, then they wouldn't even dare make comments like that.
Whatever. I'm trying to tell the people that my whole thing about the business thing. All you need is once you do your business, right, and you got good product. All you need is about this is what the artists want: 1,000 what they call true fans. All you need is 1,000 true customers, people that's gonna know your product is good and gonna buy it.
Yep.
Just consistent good product. I'm rocking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And every month you're gonna have your little order, 1,000, word of mouth gonna travel. You're gonna get
bro. The part that people don't even realize is that is really all that is really just the beginning. When you're doing all that, that's just the beginning of your journey. When you have that much consistency, this, that, and the third, especially if you're in the public, people are watching you, bro. This is how, especially when you say from an artist perspective, this is how you get commission. This is how, when you see, like, especially from an artist perspective or whatever, and you driving down the street and you see how somebody painted some whole building wall or whatever the hell it was, and you wonder how that happened. That's how it happened. Everything that you're doing is a portfolio. So you just look at it a little bit different, right? Before, when you was like, trying out for the we're gonna say NBA, when I was trying out for corporate America or whatever, you was doing these tryouts and you running everywhere with your resume, you just look at all of this as being not resume, now it's your portfolio. Right? This is me, this is what I do. This is what defines me as what I am in my craft and what I do. And you don't even have to take it all to that level. You don't have to, the whole point is every one of y'all, everybody got a skill. They got something that they like to do. They got something that they can do, and it's really easy. And all you got to do is just monetize that and go from there. It's really simple. But if you produce it, it's better because now you're not reliant on the quality is now all up to you because you're the one that's producing it. So that means that everything you touch, you're not selling something that you wouldn't use yourself, right? Instead of, okay, I'm going to drop ship this, that. So I'm going to go order something from somebody else and they might not be treating their workers all right or whatever. So sometimes stuff come out right, sometimes it don't, this, that, and the third. But guess who get dinged? You. And you was already at the bottom of that pyramid. Because whether you decide to fuck with them or not, they still getting money. You just wanted a pawn out on the chess table.
If you got desire, you'll make it happen. Like,
yeah.
1,000 years for business.
Yeah, bro.
A broke mentality, or you gonna have some discipline, save your money, stop partying, and you gonna what it is. It's a discipline action. It ain't no rocket. We had discipline, saved the money, did other business, and that's what we do. Other people don't.
Yep.
Everybody getting the same stimulus, 1,400 or whatever the hell, 1,000, 1,200, whatever it is. What y'all do with it? Right. So this why I don't be trying to hear excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. I can take $50 and make it in hundreds to thousands and more. I'm not trying to, how motivated is you? Yep. Got their ego. They need different stuff to use as tools so they can throw their ego away and do what they need to do. They need to use their oh, see, I'm doing this because my kids gonna eat. So now you got to tell everybody so they can know you ain't just out here on the street selling pies to make money. You want to let me, it ain't me. I'll be fly for my kids. No excuse. I'm just out here. Ain't no, I got this. Right. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no ego about it. I'm doing it. For whatever reason, I'm out here with selling candy and water on the street for money.
Right.
I don't got to explain why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This
right.
This the difference. That thought, this, and if you watch the Kevin Samuels, this is why I use him as an example. It's perfect. The stuff he be telling these women that are humble them.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody think they can tell me that not a humble. Bro,
mm-hmm.
you the water and candy on Saturday nights in Stony.
Right.
And I'll be thinking like, yeah, I probably can make $400-500 a day doing that, knowing it's me.
Yeah, easy.
You know what I'm
saying? Easy.
So tell them stuff like that. They won't think of it.
As a matter of fact, bro, there's a cat around here, bro. You might have seen him before. You ever seen the old buddy with the green wagon?
No.
Oh, bro. Bro got an old green wagon and he pull around here and he roll past all these little schools, the park, this, that, and the third, and his green wagon is full like the goddamn the convenience store.
Damn.
Bro, he got cold drinks, chips, pops, candy bars, motherfucking blunts, all that, bro. And just straight walking down the bang, people be at the light. Man.
I know what else he got that people don't know.
Money.
Yeah, I know what else he got besides that.
What's that?
The precious metals.
Oh, we already know that. Yeah. But we already, and that ain't in the wagon. That's on the person.
Right.
that ain't in the wagon. Oh, he ain't finna know. He ain't got that in the wagon. So.
Old stove right around Chicago.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, don't nobody fuck with him like that though. They don't fuck with him.
Saying, I know he got
Yeah, because he got the goddamn snack. They're not fucking with him, bro. Shit, look, they ain't got to walk. They ain't got to go nowhere. It's like, it's like when you in the club or whatever, and here come the bartender. It's like, here come the waitress. Like, he just straight stacking.
If you moving too freely in Chicago, they gonna think you hold.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't got a certain scariness about you, they gonna automatically know you hold. That's how Chicago is. It's like certain stuff you bet not, like, oh, he ain't never did that. Yeah, he hold. Like, that's how Chicago, that's the state of where it's at. Ain't the people that hard, is that look at what's going on. It's everyday little kids and women getting killed, murdered. So for somebody to come around with a store in their truck, how thirsty these people is.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't like, I'm not suggesting to do that. I'm just saying that the concept of something so simple, it could be something that simple. Like right now, I wouldn't do that for sure. And damn sure not with a truck, not something that they can take off with. Like,
hey y'all, I got all the stuff in here. You
got
all
and I got a full tank. Y'all can.
You got Flaming Hots? Yeah, I got Flaming Hots. You got a nacho cheese? Yeah, I got a nacho cheese. You got a red donkey with wings? Yeah, I got a red donkey with wings. I got everything.
Right. So, what's these bullshit swishers? Why you ain't got no Optimos, man?
Bro, walking around with the
Yep.
Son.
Hell yeah.
Force. When it come down to it, I'm talking about you looking at somebody who is not going to be circumscribed. When I want to do something, like when I was looking for work, I didn't look for work by like I had an idea. I want to do this. I was like, I need something to make 50, 60,000. This is how I came straight out the joint. Shoot. So that's the jobs I was looking for. I already knew I had my trade, but it was hard to get until I get that, I need, that's what I was looking for.
Right.
So the power I wanted dictated, you know what I'm saying, the path. It's just like this movement. Everybody want a title, right?
Right.
The title is gonna define you. Take the path. So now you saying you this, and you wonder why Allah keeps sending you out the test of that.
Yep.
You getting cheat tests. You know what I'm saying? You get cheated or whatever.
Yep.
Are you more on the record? Okay, test. Ain't this how every school go? You study the information, then get a test?
Yep.
Ain't that what the Circle 7 say? You can't just say you gotta be that what you know, which means you gotta have a test. Ain't nothing new, man. So, so who's the teacher? The teacher one who tests you. This is why I said the other day, who's the real man? Like, what's the master teacher when you got the root?
Right.
Who's a teacher? Because the only thing you're going to do is regurgitate something that the root taught you and then act like it's yours.
Yep.
A thought came up from nowhere. You want to take credit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the root. Now, the root gave it to me, but yes, the root who gave me this.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that go. It's at least as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on here for a minute. You know.
Oh yeah, sure have. Yeah, it's all good.
Get up out of here.
Yeah. Well, let me see. We didn't have anything else. Let me see. Just Javon Butler say, work in the crew task when you can be the boss and pay your own costs. Islam, absolutely. Tim Johnson, it's definitely time to harvest in online, offline mode. Islam, and on God. All right, that's what's up. So it look like we're good. We're good.
And just hold up. Hold fast. Hold up. Let me find a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was something I wanted to show. He said, on God. Sometimes I say, you know what I'm saying? I'm the Khalifa down here. I'm the God down here. That other, right? And you know, everybody want to use people words how they want to use it. So a lot of people don't know what's the difference between the word Allah and the word God. So let me find the definition for Allah. Let me find it. Where is that? Because it talks about God in the definition of Allah. So people can get, because it's a lot of little idiosyncrasies that got people mad on the low.
Mm-hmm.
Got their ass mad on the low. They want to say something, but they don't know for real. They know if they say something over here, I'm going Django.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is my business anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to prove, like, I don't need nobody to prove for none of this. Anybody can unfriend me, change the channel, like whatever. Okay, Allah, number 28. Number 28, and then we get out of here on this. We'll come back, and I might get surgical next time I get on. Okay, Allah. It is the proper noun applied to the supreme being. You know, y'all know the proper name, a proper noun. That means it only apply to one. You know what I'm saying? Individual.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody. Everybody else. Who is the sole possessor of all perfect attributes, who is free from all defects, and who exists necessarily by himself. It is not a common noun. It ain't common. Mm-hmm. All divine attributes mentioned in the Holy Quran are qualities that are proper noun Allah. No other language has a distinctive name for the divine being. No other language has a distinctive name for the divine being. According to this, the names found out are either attributive or descriptive and can be in the plural form. But the word Allah is never used for any other thing, being, or deity. It's not no one. It is never used as a qualifying word. Sibway and Khalil say, since Al in the beginning of the word Allah is inseparable from it, so it is a simple substantive not derived from any other word. The word Allah is not a contraction of Al and Ilah, as some people tend to believe, but quite a different word. This being the proper name of the being and having no parallel or any other language of the world. The original name Allah should be retained in translation. Now, the English word God, which is the common Teutonic word for a personal object of religious worship, applied to all superhuman beings of heathen mythologies who exercise power over nature and human being. Can hardly be even an approximate substitute. So God, the word God is Titanic and stand for people who they consider having superhuman abilities, like us, goddess. See, ain't nobody got a problem when the Moabitess the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Well, not problems. Everybody wants to make the Moabitess God and rule the Moors. You a God of law, Moabitess, and rule the Moors, which is balanced. It has to be balanced. And the Moabitess is not the Khalifa. Moabitess is Khalifa. Surah 6, Ayat 1, 5, I believe. All is Khalifa. So God is just a word describing something that's worship. That ain't a lot. That's why Muslims got the saying, La ilaha illallah. There's no God worthy of, not that there's no other God. It's no God worthy of worship but Allah, but the self. It's nothing worthy of worship but the self, but the spiritual plane. The oneness, because it's all one. That's where we all come from. Everything subsists off the spirit, off that self, off the self. Yep. Everything has to come from it. Everything was made from it. Now think about the story of the Holy Quran. Say He, Allah is one. Allah is He upon whom all depends. He begets not, nor is He begotten, and none is like Him. Ain't nothing self. Everything down here is different. The self is one. Yin yang.
Yep.
Everything down here is differentiated, different color, different sound, different atoms vibrating at different rates of speed. Self is one. Yin yang. Same thing. So for anybody who hear the word God, you know we not, unless I put it in context to mean a lot for the audience, I'm not meaning it like that. Listening to me, you finna learn how to listen for different stuff at the same. We finna be talking on different levels at the same time. If you can't understand that, you probably need to find somebody else to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Islam. So that I'm good. Islam, peace.
All right. Islam, peace. Yeah.